They could leave an urban area, they could leave a town, they could go out. Their castles or their manor houses might provide an environment that was a little less conducive to the contagious nature of plague.
Pope Clement VI, who deserts Avignon during the worst outbreak, is also alive and well. More amazing is the recovery of his surgeon, Guy de Chauliac. His journals record his words.
Towards the end of the plague, I developed a fever with a swelling in the groin. I was ill near on 6 weeks. When the swelling had ripened, I treated it with figs and cooked onions mixed with yeast and butter. I escaped by God's grace.
Oh, c'est un miracle, mon ami. Il faut que nous allons prier.
For Guy de Chauliac and every other survivor, it is a changed, emptier world than before. Ibn Khaldun, a 14th century Arab historian, fears that evil times are ahead.
The plague swallowed up many of the good things of civilization and wiped them out. The entire world changed.
Think about the impact of losing 15 million people, what that does to society, what that must have done to the church, what that must have done to medicine, to art, to literature. What if you lost a Da Vinci in there? What if you lost a Leonardo? What if you lost a Michelangelo because of the Black Death?
You can look almost anywhere and see the traces of this loss of humanity. Well, I read one tombstone that said he died in the year when scarcely a quarter of humanity was on Earth. This sense that you're part of a fragment, 25% remaining, that's it.
Most have had to watch helplessly as a loved one died in agony. Each community struggles with the impact of countless, heart-rending personal tragedies. The sorrow and isolation devastate the Italian poet Petrarch.
Consider what we were and what we are. Where are our dear friends now? Where are the beloved faces? There was a crowd of us. Now we are almost alone.
But for some, rather than sorrow, the plague brings the joy of survival and the opportunity for looting, drinking, and lechery. In the empty houses of the dead, wild excesses overflow.
Giù le mani da lei! Quella è la mia donna! Maiale!
Florentine historian Matteo Villani is full of dismay.
Men gave themselves to the most disordered and sordid behavior more than ever before. They rushed headlong into lust.
Still, the vast majority of survivors neither sink into despair nor wallow in excess. Mo try to get on with the process of living. They never lose faith in God or, even more remarkably, their faith in the future.
Medieval people also had the assumption that God would make all things right, that God had a plan, that the apocalypse would set things right in the end, or that there would be a renewal, a restoration, that this was not simply the end, there would be something that would come beyond.
What's amazing in a way is how quickly these societies renormalized, re-routinized, became functioning societies again.
Faith encourages many not just to carry on, but actually to go forth and multiply, according to French chronicler Jean de Venette.
When the epidemic was over, the men and women still alive married each other. Everywhere, women conceived more readily than usual.
But this is no return to a lost golden age. For even as Europe tries to recover,